What's up, my lovely survivors? It's your girl, Delilah, the survivor. I'm trying to still work this thing out because I might be wearing this Saturday for my daughter's prom, but we're just not collabing right. I was going to play my theme song, but apparently that child of mine, it looks like he deleted it. I'd be wrong if I deleted all his stuff. No. Okay, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because I'm a big conspiracy. I'm having to conspiracy theories. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about because I did say something. We was gonna have a discussion about what Tupac's definition of thug life was. Number one, thug life was it actually meant something. It wasn't he just had thug life on his stomach. It meant the hate you gave little infants F everybody. Tupac came from a mother who was a Black Panther, the higher ups of in the Black Panther. I mean, he was raised around Black Panthers. Tupac was more so into trying to make a change. Put like how can I say it? He wasn't like he wanted to talk about he wasn't like these new age rappers. He wasn't talking about, oh, I got this many bodies, I did this, I did. No, he's more so talking about the struggle. That's what his songs was about. More of the struggle he went through as a child and a young adult. And one of his famous, it wasn't a song, one of the famous lines I'll never forget that came out of his mouth in an interview was, I didn't have a record until I dropped my first record. Meaning, Tupac was squeaky clean as far as, not maybe not as ass, but he was squeaky clean as far as he didn't have a rap sheet or nothing like that until like his first album came out. Okay, maybe we can do it that way. Maybe that looks a little better. Okay, yeah, he didn't have a rap sheet until Tupacalypse came out with the off duty. That's how he beat the case. Um because the off duty cops had guns from they came from the evidence locker. It wasn't like that was their duty weapon. It was more so it came from the evidence locker. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. So like when people want to say something about, they want to compare Tupac, or they want to be like, oh, I'm this Pac, they treated me like Pac, I'm Pac, da da da. No, none of y'all are, because Tupac was about changing the way things are. Like he wasn't about that. Like honestly, no shade, but shade. If Tupac was still alive, some of y'all, Tupac and Biggie, if they were still alive, some of y'all favorite rappers will be at McDonald's somewhere. That's neither here nor there. Okay, that's the one thing I want to say. Number two, I came across a story that it like came up. It popped up in my notifications on this phone, not this one. It popped up on my notifications, trying to talk about this Jamie Foxx thing, saying that he had a little love affair with Diddy. That part blows my mind. Like, yes, I do believe, yeah, very much so believe that it's a lot of undercovers in the industry. I do not trust the industry. This is when I get to my conspiracy part, because think about it, people. Prince tried to tell us about Michael Jackson said at that podium and said that Mottola was the devil. And then look what happened to him. They took his life is gone. Whitney Houston. She interrupted Monica and Brandy's interview and said they tried, her hair was wet, and she said they tried to kill me, girl. Yeah, she was on drugs, but I'm not blaming everything on drugs. I'm not. I don't. They want to say you're on drugs or they want to say you're crazy. Martin Lawrence, that day he was out in the street running around. Dave Chappelle, when he disappeared, he was on crack allegedly. I'm not gonna say allegedly because I know he wasn't because he even talked about it. But in the reports, it was, oh, he crazy, he on crack. No, the man didn't want to deal with the industry machine. Part of me feel like they're kind of using, now they're trying to use Kanye for that agenda. I'm not believing that Kanye don't have no money. That let's make that clear. Before I go all the way into my conspiracy theories about Jamie Foxx and all the blood sacrifices that had went on in Hollywood, Blueface and Krishan. Like, number one, the whole him and the baby, and him and, he want her to abort the baby, or she's thinking, like, I think he don't like her because she's clean. Because I've noticed a huge difference in Krishan now that she's not smoking, she's not drinking. It's like she's not foggy anymore. She's in a better space. And I just want her to know, well, I know she ain't gonna see this video because, 1 minute my stuff was skyrocketing, now it's not. Now that's why I could care less. Like, now I'm doing these videos ahead of time. Like, this is not gonna be posted the day I actually recorded it. This is for the times when, like, when I disappear for a little bit, I was like, okay, I got a video to post, so I'm gonna post it. I actually have a good video that I'm definitely going to post today. Even though I already posted one, I'm definitely going to post it because it's an unfiltered one. But, like, number one, I believe that was all business because she's documented with the second season. They needed a story for the second season. And what better story than she's pregnant? But I have no respect for some of the folk that's in this because, number one, you don't put a child in grown folks' business. So asking your child who wouldn't know, how many times have I babysat you? How many times have I babysat you? How would he know? When he was an infant, he don't know whether or not you babysat. So it's like, I understand she don't want to be rocked no more. Okay, you're always gonna be Princess Krishan to me, Princess of Baltimore. But you don't have to wanna. Just think about it. Think about that feeling you had when you heard that baby's heartbeat and saw that baby's face. You don't have to be with this man. You don't have to destroy all his crap either, because I don't trust him. You just get up and go. I understand some of the stuff he was talking about. Like, mainly, this is all going down. The tweets and everything start going down because they no longer were being posted on the Shade Room. That's my point. I said all that to say that. Piece of ice came out. That's why I say all that. They weren't like on Shade Room every day. So what better way to pop up and say, hello, we're on the Shade Room again? That's the way. Conspiracy. I can't remember who said it first. I think I said it before. about the. I just remember Kanye said it on stage one time, but I've also heard DMX say it. I sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap. In the industry, they now what's crazy is they're blatantly throwing it in your face now. They're throwing it in our face. And some of y'all is not waking up and realizing what they're throwing in our face. I mean, yeah, a couple people, y'all pointed out Beyonce's, her transformation on stage. Y'all even brought out how in the video with her and Jay-Z about how the old her died in the car, like blew up in the car. And then here comes Sasha Fierce. Like, when I used to go to a school, when I was in middle school with this guy, JB. We just want to say JB. What was his name? I knew the first name. I remember the first name started with a J. I think he was one of my best friend's ex, basically. The Roach. I call him the Roach. He used to always talk about Illuminati, if y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not going to say the actual, I'm going to say Illuminati. And I just thought he was flat out crazy. Then when I got older and I started looking at certain stuff, I'm like, he wasn't as crazy as I thought he was. Oh, he is JB because his last name do begin with a B. But I thought he was crazy. But no, I believe in it. I believe in these when it comes to the conspiracy in me, I believe in these blood sacrifices. And now as I'm watching this guy, Hassan, he speaks a lot of knowledge. A whole lot of knowledge. As far as he's speaking of somebody finally got arrested for the unfortunate demise of Takeoff. And he said something about a blood sacrifice. I believe it. I do believe it. Heck, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I personally thought that Vaughn might have been a sacrifice. I'm not asking y'all to agree with me, but I honestly did believe that he was a sacrifice. But then I look and I'm like, no, because they did try to say that dude sold more than YB. But I'm not sure. I do believe he was a sacrifice. And I definitely am heading towards the same thing Hassan said about Takeoff. Because nobody was around. It was all those people was there that night. It's on video footage. And 5 months ago, he said he published this or went live. And they were just arresting somebody. But what about the other people that was there? Takeoff wasn't in an argument with nobody. Takeoff was just standing there. Matter of fact, I even think, did they say Quavo was arguing? I think they said Quavo might have been arguing. But Quavo didn't get hit. Takeoff did. Why do it seem like, shoot, Offset got a back. Not saying that means anything, but Takeoff got the back tattoo. He was mad about, the whole tribute thing. Some things is definitely being hidden. So I need y'all to wake up. I'm not believing Jamie Foxx sent out that Instagram post. I pray to my real God I'm praying to my God, because I'm believing that a lot of these Hollywood people, they're more so into the devil and not God. They want to be doing these special ceremonies on stage, like with certain outfits, and that includes, if you say Lil Uzi Vert, come on now, that's like saying you're Lucifer. So the weird stuff he does in the red outfits, yes, I believe that they're trying to. I'm sorry, y'all keep combing my hair, but I do honestly believe that they're trying to take the world down, to cover up different things that's going on. They want to throw out a whole bunch of celebrity news so that we don't see what's really going on behind the curtains. And I'm not talking about what's going on behind the curtains with celebrities. I'm talking about everyday life, like those vaccines that don't even work. I'm not monetized, y'all, so I'm going to say what I want to say. They don't even really work like they supposed to. My kids got the chicken pox shot, and none of them got chicken pox. Thank God. But y'all sitting up here trying to tell me that, everyone wants to switch the narrative. Oh, they never said it was 100%. They just said, then what you gonna get it for? I know I'm not gonna put my body through a bunch of shots, and you telling me I can still get it? No, I'm good. But y'all, I'm gonna end it there. We will have another conspiracy moment at a later date, but I'm about to end this one, because I'm about to do another video, more so gossip time unfiltered, and I will also be discussing the fact that I will be doing my first live with my son. I'll be interviewing Sauce Universe. And just like I told all y'all, just like Word in the Sun, I'm out of here, coach.